inside of this gate. It was a metal gate that you swing your axe through. You actually make a massive gash that's from like the top to the bottom almost. And as you can peer inside, there's a little bit of light in there. You do see what seems to be like carnival prizes just in a row. But yeah. That's
Okay,
what Bjorn does. Anyone else? Yenna seems to just be standing now, looking around, tail writhing. They seem to be confused. What did the rest of you do? This is your game, guys.
I'm thinking,
Like, does anyone want to tell these people off? Tell them to get out of Dodge. Not your house.
I'm gonna follow Bjorn and try to avoid people as much possible. Try to avoid conflict. And yeah, probably. So,
I mean, there's no conflict arising.
no, so
Seems to be individuals waiting about sort of dragon-tailed lady with a broken-looking face, almost like they drew lines on them. But this individual that you sort of, as now that you're approaching, you do recognize as a Symphony member, it's Ririsu, who's sort of just carrying around the weapon you've never seen him carry around, a sort of scythe, accompanied by this the spitting image of fire. They seem to barely be cloaked with a drape of black, but everything around them seems to just be exuding fire.
Arthur kind of like warned Lunara. I recommend not shake her hand. And he kind of like looks at her. No offense.
Oh, sorry, I sometimes forget.
It's alright. After all, I am one of those fire dragons.
You're a dragon? Cool.
Dragonborn.
You were born
Sorry.
a dragon? Cooler.
Dragonborn.
You were born, then...
It's another species. Nowhere near... Just asking for lore bits. Are dragonborn related to dragons, or are they on their own species?
Up to you. What do you want them to be?
I think dragonborns are their own species.
Yeah. So the dragonborns, they came to being a long time ago, and in most of the Aeon and Spiral systems, most of the Aeon systems don't know anything about dragon or dragon type things other than like old Earth myth. And you guys were in a planet called Dragoon, to be honest, which is where the name dragon comes from. And dragonborn and dragons have a symbiotic relationship where they can effectively act as diplomats for dragons, and dragons can be guardians for locations. Yeah.
Well, Arthur looks at her and like close enough. So, I'll have to... Are you guys, willing to help us what specific purposes?
Yeah, we're here to negotiate about the planet. They seem to kind of want the planet. I want the planet too, and then so we kind of decided to just go to the closest nearest thing that is considered the planet, and we came here and now you guys are here. Apparently, are you guys the chosen delegates of the planet Ayala? You guys sort of do look like it, as they're pointing at your. Again, every single one of you have these wands sort of mystically floating around you. At least 3 each of you.
Arthur.
You can interact with them. They seem to be like tangible. It's up to you guys.
Arthur grabs one of the wands and
You grab one of the wands. Okay.
and like grabs it on his belt. Says, "No, I'm afraid I'm not the. But if you ask around the city, probably would find someone to negotiate with."
Are you joking? As they're looking at
Yeah.
you, literally interact with a wand of Ayala.
Bjorn from the distance is just going to yell out, "They do not care. They need to leave."
Arthur goes to Bjorn and pats him on the shoulder. It's like, "Don't be like that. We got guests."
They are not guests. They
They
wish
paid their
to
ticket.
rule this planet. They have done nothing to help anybody.
Yet. But
And they
neither
won't.
Neither is the people who are here.
And as Arthur says that, Bjorn is going to visibly show his frustration. Like every muscle in his body tenses, the scars that he bears raise. And he kind of swells in size and looks at Arthur and goes, "My clan has fought things for generations."
I'm not saying
He's gonna
stuff
take it
like your
back to point and go, "These so-called people who help have done nothing. They wish not to help. They want nothing more than the planet."
Arthur kind of like braids his hands up in kind of like the usual way. Okay, buddy. Now there's no need to go to get violent.
Yenna flies over after a second. She casts Dispel Magic on the bears and looks around to all of you, saying, "Well, I don't know. If negotiations cannot happen, then bloodshed will always occur, I've heard my father state. But we can still
You are not
speak
of
peacefully."
negotiating strength.
Arthur kind of look at her and tells her, "I'm afraid we do not have the authority to negotiate. I'm afraid, but you could negotiate to the Queen herself."
I dare you to say those words again. And she casts Zone of Truth.
So is the truth that we are diplomats, or that we're not?
Do you believe you are?
Oh shit. I thought we weren't. I thought we were just agents.
It's up to you. There's no clear definition of what a Court of Horns member is. It is a new concept. What it was before, it was more like a warlord or enforcer. but that was in the reign of Adisor. This is an attempt to reclaim the name. How do you reclaim the name? Do you see yourself as a diplomat or not? Are you just an enforcer as the Court of Horns?
An agent, let's just say.
Yeah, but is that still within the hat? If you're still wearing that hat, the diplomat hat. Is what I mean
No.
to say. You think not?
No. I think he was more of the force.
You sure?
I mean, I'm not very good at negotiating stuff, so yeah.
I mean, that's not a prerequisite for being a diplomat. Do you feel that Arthur is walking around ready to slay everything in the name of Court of Horns only? Is that your job?
He'll slay, but not just in the name of Corhorns, but in the name of the home house.
Okay. So you believe yourself to be a mercenary for the Court of Horns and
Yeah.
your people?
Yes.
Okay.
Beyond that, his loyalties are for no one.
Okay.
They're not blood.
So then I'm assuming you repeat the sentence just fine.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm in the wrong place. She's looking around to everyone, sort of disappointed.
Bjorn's gonna look at her and go, "You've gotten your truth. Now leave."
I am not leaving until the true word of Ayala is obvious to me, to like root them out. And they're kind of scanning everybody, and they do see that everyone does have like these wands like surrounding you, sort of orbiting like your belt. Everyone has
Then
these.
you win,
Every single one of
or
you guys.
death.
They're gritting their teeth, looking around. Ohe says, what's the problem? We're not... The speaker of Ayala's not here? Oh, that's a shame. Could've really used one. What's this thing? Wow, it's big.
Lunara, what do you say? This is not a one-person decision.
I don't know if I trust these people, so I don't know how much I want to really divulge.
Yeah, so I don't want to be that guy, but if you guys want to run these people's time till their patience is no more and they eventually leave since they have not been given what they seek, that can happen. You don't know how long that'll be, but I could jump to it. Or convince them out, or figure this situation, because you do not have to role play something you guys don't want. Like I get the essence that the players at least are not vibing with these people, but I don't know.
Lunara's just not a very trusting individual, so I don't trust these random people who just showed up, and the whole Ohe thing kind of threw me for a loop.
So what's the plan?
Bjorn's gonna look at the tail lady.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna look at her and go, "You stated your father said bloodshed could be had. If that is how you feel, then it can be done.
Part of that exact quote is also that bloodshed is promised. It will.
Bjorn's gonna lift his axe and kind of point it at her and go, I promise to spill your blood.
Arthur kind of like,
But you
kinda
are
like,
not the
what?
first to threaten me.
I would be the last. When I hang your head from my belt, it will show victory.
She sort of snarls to like the air, and she looks around and says, I hear a competition. How about just you and me, a bout, till the first one is downed, not dead, not bloodied, not destroyed. But I would like a challenge.
Arthur kind of like goes up to both of them. Hang on. No one has to die here.
Do you step right where the tail was swinging, Arthur?
Sorry. I was hoping I can just walk between the two.
Yeah, you probably have your hand up on Bjorn, I assume.
Yes.
To a degree. She says, No. Big boys and girls can make their decisions. Come on. And she sort of tries to draw you to the center a bit. As she like prepares her
Bjorn's
fist.
going to look at Lunara like, Can I kill her?
Arthur kind of like
she's more likely to kill you.
Arthur kind of like brings his hand up, his finger up, tells everyone, "No killing, please. The last thing we need is a corpse here."
Bjorn's going to drop his axe. Well, he's actually going to take it and hand it to Arthur. And he's going to walk.
Arthur drops the axe. Arthur drops the axe and gives him the giant scissors.
Stop trying to give people weapons. People have weapons. What are you talking about?
So
He
Bjorn is
gave me-
doing this because Bjorn is like, he pulls his fists up like, alright, you want to blow for blow? Okay, we're going to go blow for blow. No weapons.
No. Arthur kind of like offers up his giant scissors.
Nope, too late. He's already going for blow for blow.
Okay.
Fisticuffs. Go ahead. Roll attack.
Okay.
Unarmed attack.
Unarmed attack.
Yeah. Go up to them.
So that's just a D4 plus my stealth.
You can tell their tail is now being more careful. It is your D4 plus strength for an unarmed attack from you, yes.
Can I rage as well?
You may rage, of course, yeah.
Okay, so it's a D20 to see if I hit, correct?
D20 plus your strength.
Okay, and I get advantage on that.
If you want to go reckless.
I get advantage because of the bear totem.
What does the bear totem do?
Bear totem.
You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Not attacks.
But it'd be a strength. Okay. It's a D20 plus a D4 plus my strength.
No, D20 plus whatever your strength is.
Okay.
So the first one hits her, roll damage.
unarmed is a D4.
Unarmed is just your strength, unless you have. Do you have die on your unarmed strikes?
I do not.
Okay, so what's your strength?
15.
No, what's your strength modifier? Pardon.
+2.
Okay, so they take 2 damage. 3 damage, pardon. It's 1 plus strength. Then they go to hit you. They get a nat 1 and completely miss. But they're smiling. They seem to be unbothered. What are you gonna do?
Doing it again.
Yeah. So a nat 20 is gonna hit. So that'll be let's call it 6 damage. We'll double the number that she takes. Okay. That'd be both your attacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that as they try to like quickly swipe at you, their hand seems to have pulled some sort of muscle, and they sort of they're looking at their wrist or hand, hard to tell, and they seem to just prepare a backhand slap with their left hand to try to connect with you. But it's your go. What are you gonna do?
Bjorn would like to rush in, jump, and do kind of like a flying fist to try to break the nose.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, that plus your bonus is definitely gonna hit. So that'd be another 3 damage on this individual. Okay. They had their start of their turn, so they could make a reaction to attack you. Can't tell what that number is. Oh, it's actually 18 out of 13. How nice. So you'd get hit. For 16 damage.
I take
8 damage if you're raging.
Yeah, I'm raging.
Yep. So you take 8 damage. Okay. But it's still your turn. Do you make
for
a second attack?
An uppercut.
Yeah. That one will miss. She then goes. Unless you had a bonus action you wanted to do. Okay, both of those will hit. All of those will hit as well. Alright, so let me just make it easier for me. Alright, so you take 41 damage as he hits you 4 times in a quick succession. That's reduced to 21.
21.
Just to be succinct about it. But that's her turn.
What do again?
That one will miss.
And again.
Yep. That's another miss. I'm just gonna go for it. The first will miss, the second will actually miss. So yeah, you guys are just trading air right now. And at that point, she sort of grabs your hand as you grab hers, and she has this look of disdain at first, and that changes immediately as she straightens up and says, "All right. You're not just run-of-the-mill human, are you?"
Bjorn is their locked hand, right?
Yeah, like, not really, but yeah, you guys are there in a second.
Like they've got each other's hands, kind of like wrestling with each other.
Sure, yeah.
Bjorn's gonna try to break her wrists.
Okay, go for it. You have advantage on the strength check, so it'd be athletics.
So I'll roll the 2 for athletics. That's a plus 6.
I don't know. I don't know what you have.
That's a
You should be able to click athletics. It does it by itself. Yeah. So they just beat you, and as they slip their hand away, they say, "This was fun, but it's becoming tiring." What do you do, Bjorn?
Bjorn is going to take another swing.
You sure you want to do that? This person is looking like they're done. They don't. This has become. How would I say? Old to them.
Bjorn's going to kind of stand up straight and go, "Then leave. The next hit will be with a blade."
Ooh, don't get me excited, please. She says as she's looking around. So.
And Bjorn will pull Her Majesty's glaive.
Everybody roll Constitution saving throw right now.
Okay, then.
Shoot.
Would you like me to pop that up on screen so people can know what they're...
Sure. Does it have a DC already on there?
I believe so.
Nope. It doesn't. It's
No,
a
it
secret
does
DC.
Great.
Oh, Yenna has eyes. She's fine. Oh, Ririsu. Yeah, no. What about? No, they're looking somewhere else. Okay. Oh, them.
Okay, well.
Hold on. Oh, okay, just too far. Okay.
Did you tell us before you bring out the flashbang sword?
So Ilarian, you take. It's just a
Okay.
D4. You take 1
Fine.
point of petrification damage.
Okay. I mean, already halfway there, it's
Victor-
fine.
Victor, you're fine. Lunara, you take 1 point of petrification damage. Like your all your pinkies just right now just turned into stone and shipped off.
No, it's fine.
Probably not Lunara. Probably it was for Lunara. A bit on your arm, your left arm. Right pinky for Ilarian, left arm for Lunara. There you go. Arthur's fine for now. What about Crush? Is he in the way? Yes. Crush. Con save for Crush.
Okay, I gotta pull his stat block.
Yenna gives a yowl, saying, "Ah, what are you doing with that thing? Where did you find it?"
Told you to leave or the next strike would be with blood. I was not kidding.
She attacks you. Does 18
Trying-
hit?
Just barely.
Yeah. So they're going to. I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check, please. You do have advantage. Oh! They beat you. Yes. So they disarm you of the weapon. They grab it with their freaking tail, and they say, "Fine. I will behave today." And they float up to the ceiling with your sword. They rolled a 19 on the athletics check.
Oh, I have advantage on that.
Yeah, you rolled with advantage.
Well,
No, it only rolled
Advantage.
once.
No, I got a 15 and 13 there.
it auto rolls twice.
Yeah.
So it kind of just...
Oh, okay.
Wow. This is fun.
Mm-hmm.
They do leave, flying to
I
the air.
left. Sorry, I left. Go finish up dinner. What time is? Were we in combat or?
Yenna has just stolen a pretty powerful magical sword from Bjorn. If you guys want to stop or do anything about it, they're like going up into the air. You guys want to stop this from happening? It's definitely possible.
How high is she from?
I'm sorry.
How high up in the air is she?
Currently like 50 feet.
50 feet? Okay,
Yeah.
I got something for that.
So are we rolling initiative?
I'm not going in there.
I'm
mean not
good.
going in?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Sure.
So yeah, all those that will roll initiative. Okay.
50 feet high. That's not high. I was trying to cast Earthbind to get her down to the floor so she doesn't fly away with the flash string sword.
That'd be good. Unfortunately, they rolled higher than both of you in initiative. The
Great.
three of you in initiative. As the fourth one, maybe want to come in and change that. Nope.
Come on.
Okay. So at their start of their turn, they get to dash. So that's 100 feet. They're basically at the hole to get out of here. And then it would be Jeff's. It would be Bjorn's turn. So right now 150 feet away in the hole to get out of this place, which is the entry point to the bonus arena, effectively, to many people that have flying machines. What are you gonna do, Bjorn?
How far can Bjorn throw a javelin?
Throw it. You're angry enough that you will probably hit it if you make the attack.
Because he wants to try to throw and knock the sword out of the tail.
Do you have a disarm attack?
He does not. He's trying to like pierce through the tail enough to where she lets go with it.
Yeah, no, that's what she did to you. She disarmed you with one of her attacks.
It's really nice. Great.
20 will hit this individual as 6 piercing goes into them. I'll roll a con save. Too high. They can't drop it.
Dang.
He'll throw another one.
Yeah. These javelins you will lose if they hit them. That other one will not hit them. So you could recover it if you could find where it arc to. That's your action? You have a bonus action?
Do not.
Yep. Okay. Do you get your turn there? Do you want to go somewhere to maybe get in a better position to move or something?
Is this a wall?
That is not. It's like a bit of like a similar to the ramp here. This is like a ramp and a stage situation. It seems to be a little longer.
He's going to run over and crawl up on top of the train.
Okay. The train is massive. Do you have a climbing speed?
I do.
So you'd be like halfway up the train if you want to climb. But it is possible.
Yeah, he wants to get up on... He's trying to get up on top so he has more height.
Okay. Yeah. So you could start getting up there. Next round you would definitely be there. You do see there's an individual there. They're not completely covert as you approach. That's your turn? Bjorn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Victor, what does Arthur do? Arthur, you there? Right.
Yeah, my turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, my turn.
You're seeing
So,
Yenna fly almost with ungodly speed as they're using this tail to push themselves forward into the sky. This tail, you've heard about this tail flying around in Aeon, around Spiral as well. You didn't know it was in the Zero system. This is Adasor's tail.
Oh shit.
Oh, freaking
Arthur just slowly nah, I'm kidding. Arthur kind of like walk towards the train. Wait, this is combat, right?
I mean, up to you. You could just be staring up to the sky. I don't think you have much ranged options. Do you have something that could hit something that's 150 feet away?
I hit something that's 90 feet away.
What is that?
Acid arrow.
Okay, then this narrative-like situation, I, again, am for the players, so go ahead and make your attack.
I didn't say I was gonna make an attack.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, if you had something that's relatively good amount of range, I allow the attack, is what I'm trying to get to. There's no reason for me to snuff it when you guys are in your home team advantage.
Okay. Arthur just kinda slowly walks over there and slides the axe down on the ground. In the middle of them.
What? In the middle of
He's
who?
between these two.
Currently, the person who has stolen the sword from Bjorn is up in the sky, 150 feet away.
Huh. Well
Are
then,
you gonna do
He's giving
anything
you a
about that?
chance to make a ranged attack.
no.
No? Alright, no problem. So what, you just like look up to the sky, unsure of what went down?
Oh no, I just yell, please give me the sword. You obviously are gonna use it.
They didn't hear you, 150 feet away.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
they're too far.
realizing this, he stomped one of his foot down.
Yeah.
And
At all?
put his
Mhm.
hand between his you know the ridge of the nose?
Sure.
Yeah,
Like
he
the top.
puts his finger to the Dragonborn equivalent,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it.
Okay. Alright, then, after you, it will be Lunara. Lunara, what do you do, if anything?
Okay. I'm gonna fly up my 40 feet towards this thing.
Sure. Do you want to land somewhere before you do anything, as you have to hold your wings to use it? Like, pick a perch.
I just need to... I'm trying to get within 120 feet of this thing. Is there somewhere for me to perch?
What are you trying to use to attack them with?
Eldritch Blast. It's like my
Attack them.
only 120 foot spell.
Make your attack.
Okay, I will try.
12 does not hit.
Yeah, I kind of figured. So I'm gonna drop my AC by 1 and use my bonus action to fire another one.
Okay, you still get 2 on your action.
Well, that's true. Let me roll my second one.
Cool. Okay. So, I'm gonna roll con save. Okay. Is there anything else that you do?
Yeah, my bonus action.
Mhm.
To use another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Do I still get 2 or is it just 1?
You get just an extra.
An extra, okay.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and try. It's
Okay,
not gonna hit you.
15 won't hit, but the tail seems to be doing something, sort of almost like they let go of it, of the weapon, and the tail had swooped up and grabbed it. But 15 is enough to hit the tail. And as that is hit, let's do a con save on that one. Alright. Okay. 4 on the die. Roll me a d8, Bjorn. 7. Fuck. Ilarian. The blade lands right next to you.
Okay.
As it just sort of spins and almost cuts you in half. You literally have to step back. I assume everyone warns you, or your passive perception is good enough. Is it more than 11? I bet it is.
Most likely.
Exactly.
Let me check real quick.
Yes.
It should. I think it's like 13.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah, 13.
Could have sliced you up.
Cut me in half. That's great.
They don't appreciate that. That's it. Cool. So what do you guys do after this? After this whole drama with the sword? Does anyone grab the sword?
Bjorn is jumping off the train.
I try to earthbind the tail down. Earthbind the person in general.
Yeah, they're gone.
They're gone? Damn.
Yeah, we're out of initiative.
Are they still within 300 feet?
They were 150 feet away, and started their turn, which would have been next. They flew away.
Alright, that sucks.
They weren't sticking around.
Won't blame them, considering they were about to get cut in half.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yep.
Bjorn's gonna jump off the train. And then he's gonna walk over and pull the sword from the ground.
Everybody roll Constitution saving throw.
He's gonna tell him to look away.
You didn't tell me though.
He's gonna
flash.
He's gonna go.
He says it as he grabs it. He hasn't gotten used to the weapon yet.
He hasn't. Yeah. Because they have to see the blade.
They have to be near someone who's holding it. Arthur.
Anthony's looking at the blade.
Everyone was looking at that blade as it fell. 3 damage, 3 petrification damage to Lunara and Ilarian. What does that look like? What does your body look like falling apart?
I mean, probably not much for change. No steel, metal.
Yeah, so what falls off? Like a knob? Just
fingertips or something, most likely.
You're losing more fingertips? Okay.
Losing more fingertips, yeah.
Sheesh. It's unfortunate. What
about Lunara? Repair them, that's fine.
What's affecting Lunara? Is it the same exact spot on the arm, just getting larger?
Probably.
Yeah. It's turning like a yellow. That's pretty rough. Your arm is getting stiff too. Cool. So what do you guys do?
Bjorn's gonna put the sword away.
Okay.
Lunara's gonna walk up to Bjorn and smack him up the side of his head.
Arthur joins in. And Arthur joins right in.
Double smack. Bjorn.
I'm ticked right now.
Bjorn just looks at him like, okay.
What by the 7 scriptures were you thinking?
I'm also going to smack Arthur up the side of the head.
What did I do?
You gotta stop giving your name to unknown creatures, because you're gonna end up selling your name to a fake creature, and then we're all screwed.
How are we all
Bjorn's
screwed?
gonna
It's
look
just
at
my
both
name.
of them.
How are we
And
all screwed? It's just my
he's-
name.
he's going to apologize. And he looks at Lunara, especially, and says, I should not have let my anger get the better of me. But these people claim to be here to help everybody down here. And faces an enemy that, because of sunlight, grows stronger. And they have done nothing. They claim to have machines and ships to save people. And not one has gone to save my clan. So I
Arthur,
apologize, but I do not disregard my actions in any sense. Or if they really wanted to help, they would help those in most of need.
Arthur kind of like looks at him, and then looking at the station, and then looking at the big train there, and he says, "Well, if you're heading topside, you're gonna see a lot more people like them, promising one thing but doing another. It's frustrating. I can relate to that, but
Bjorn is going to
self-control."
look at, as Arthur is talking, is going to place his hand on Lunara's shoulder, and he is going to hand her his vial, or the flask that he got of. Put it down. Hold on. Gotta get the bottom. The vial that I got from that lady for selling his joy.
Oh, you got a bag.
Or the bag.
Wait, you sold your joy?
Oh,
Yeah.
the bag of Tarask. And he's gonna place his hand, kind of like lower his gaze to the floor, lift that up, and go, I've caused you enough pain. Please, take this. As the lady said, it will turn you into a Tarask. You will have the strength and ferocity.
She's going to put it back in your hands and say, you need this a lot more than I will.
Bjorn is going to very confusedly look at you, and he's going to look at her and see if she recognizes the name of the works. My clan has been fighting what many people call the Grim Orcs for years. We learned that they drop valuable gems and resources. At first, we used them as a farming method. Now, I don't know if my clan survives. And he's gonna point at this little red-headed fuck right here.
Mhm.
You know, because people like her and the one that tried to take the sword promise to help and say that they have done everything they can to help and have never lifted a finger. Does Bjorn see any type of recognition when he says the name Grim Orcs?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Lunara would actually know something about Grim Orcs. She'd know them as a myth. Grim Orcs are generally haven't been seen in about like 1,000 years near the castle hold. There were stories before Gaiax, and their entire culling of the underworld commenced, that they would sort of be found in places here and there. That has been heavily reduced and almost non-existent, any reference of grim orcs at all, up until recently. Bjorn, would the grim orcs really become a problem? It would be almost just after the destruction of the drill, like a
Drill?
month after. They started coming
Yeah.
in mass, almost as if they have no end to them, which is what drove your clan to get a little desperate and seek out other options.
This is why I ask for your guys' help in making sure my clan is safe. And he is going to pull the hand axe from his side, and he's going to hand it to Lunara. And he's going to hand it like blade facing
Handle out, right?
Bjorn. Going to hand it handle out, showing the runes on the handle that are carved. He's going to look at her and go, "You know what it says."
Would I know what it says? Or would Lunaro know what it says?
I don't know, what does it say?
I have no
It's
idea.
the Old Norse that I sent you, Kevin.
All right, what does that say? Because I don't know what that said.
It says Ivar on it,
Okay.
down the handle.
Who wrote it?
That would be something that he carved in,
Yeah,
and
so
it's
Lunara,
his reminder.
Lunara would be able to read Ivar, a name there.
Would
Arthur.
it hold any meaning to me?
Not particularly. You assume it holds meaning to them, though.
And Bjorn, if people look at him, especially since he doesn't have his bear pelt on anymore, he is covered in Old Norse runes that are names, that are places. And the big predominant thing that Lunara would see as he stands up straight, across his chest, is the great tree, and then the depiction on his like abdominals of Helheim. And he takes the handle of the axe and holds it to, without saying anything, just holds it to the tattoo of Helheim on his stomach. And he leans in. He whispers to you, Lunara. This is where my son is. That is his name. I fight for him. I fight for my clan. And I fight for you. And he's just gonna stand up, put the axe away. And just kind of softly give a bow of like, I won't dishonor you again.
She'll nod and then just like really softly say, just remember, you're not the only one who has family here that they care about.
And he's going to look at you and nod and say, I will be the wall that your enemies must cross. I will be the blade that takes their life. I will be the root that you grasp in any storm. And he will kneel, and he will hold his axe out to Lunara. And as he bows, there's one scar between his shoulders. And he looks up at you and says, you lead this clan. You leave your mark. I will defend, protect, and honor as long as I live. And he bows his head again.
How did I become clan leader?
As Lunara is being proclaimed clan leader, what is Ilarian doing?
Watching this unfold currently.
Yep. Okay.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Arthur, what are you doing?
Arthur kind of like heads over to little Miss Fiery Lady and asks, so what happened to your boss over there?
Boss?
Giant tail lady. Just flew away.
No. She's well, she's been running things down here, from what I know. Till I started coming around and taking part in some games, and yeah, now everybody wants to leave, and it looks like there will be a power vacuum, and I just want to make sure whoever lands in it, where I'm gonna claim as my home, is the right person. So I don't know if it was them. It could have been. It looks like they're not hanging around for that conversation anymore.
Yeah, very sorry about the rudeness of my associate.
Oh, we all have a bit of a fire inside of us.
Yours
I
is more
totally
literal.
Understand. Oh, my fire is outside too. And I'm just an image. I'm not really here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you projecting from the... Are you projecting
Discord,
from top side?
Or Ronin?
I'm sorry. Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
Did you say something, Jeff?
I was trying to figure out which one Lunara was on Discord on the group.
Ronin.
Ronin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they do say Arthur. Wait, what'd you ask? What did Arthur ask?
Are you projecting from upside?
They would say, I am not in the underworld. And
No, I'm
while
saying you're from top, overworld, above.
no, I'm not from this underworld. I am from a place that doesn't exist anymore. A long time ago, it cracked. The people inside of it broke it. And then I found this place, and it was nice, and I like it. So I don't want it to break. But I'm not from anywhere near here. No.
Well, stay here for as long as you like. Arthur says before walking towards where what was his name?
Oh.
I'm just gonna call him Metal Dragon. The Metal Dragon. The guy who wanted the
Aethertrix?
time. Aethertrix! That's
He's
the one.
not around here.
No, I'm just asking as DM.
Oh.
Do you know where he is? Did he ever said where he was going, or?
You saw him fly somewhere to the east, southeast? Yeah.
Arthur looked there. I got an extra question about your associate over there.
Mhm.
And he kind of like points this guy over there.
They're looking at you, blinking almost constantly.
Is he trying to do Morse code?
No, is the fire lady that's blinking at you. They just seem to be excited and giddy.
Oh. Would he happen to be open for another mercenary contract?
Him? No, he has more important things to do. I think after this job is done. But no.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. Just wanted to check. He
Yeah.
just looked competent.
Oh yeah, he is. He's like a super powerful dude. I don't know much about his group. I've heard their name, and I've seen a couple of them, and they're not kind to me. And I don't know why.
What's their group called? Maybe I would know who they
Orchestra.
are. Maybe Orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
Does he know any group by name?
No, you've heard of like Symphony. You've heard of like the Skye Farers. You've heard of a dozen different types of groups that, well, to be honest with you, don't sound like that at all in any way, shape, or form.
I do humbly apologize, but I don't seem to know that group.
It's fine. They're a small group, but they are based in Aeon, and Aeon has those weird people doing those weird things with like sacrifices and stuff, and I don't like that.
Cultist. Oh, cultist.
I think by the time you reach what they're doing, they call it religion. Yes. It's like the whole planet does it. So, right? Is that how that works? They seem to be thinking, looking around, floating. What is everyone else doing? As Arthur is talking up this fire person.
I'm just trying to figure out who this merc was. Because I know he was a mercenary, but
this guy, you know who he is. You recognize him, clear as day. It is Ririsu from the Symphony 13 organization.
Oh,
Yeah, like he after after a bunch of people lost in the Legends tournament, he and Rain, another very rich, he was king at the time, so him and another king, they both pooled their resources to create a new organization to help protect like the common folk and injustice, and especially since like piracy was a huge thing after like the Adasor regime fell. Like imagine Adasor had his thumb on everything and now everyone could run rampant. This was necessary.
oh, so basically the fall of every empire.
Yeah, only big, very big empire.
Okay. I guess for just that way it makes sense in a Arthur mindset, he's trying to figure out what he knows.
Okay.
Just that way, player mind and PC mind, they separate.
Okay. This individual does hop up eventually, looking back to the train, and then approaches their partner, so to say, and then they say, "Well, guess I'll continue looking for Ayala," as they sort of raise their hand, and then Ririsu sort of looking around now, grabbing the Reaper blade and prepare to follow them up into the sky. It seems. Do you guys want to do or say anything?
Arthur shouts, "Good luck."
Okay.
Bjorn is still knelt down with his head down in front of Lunara.
All right.
Ilarian just waving them goodbye.
Okay. Yeah. And then they leave. You see that the individual that had that scythe does not fly. They look like they're about to fly, but they actually go seep into the underground as they form into a puddle of shadow.
Okay, then.
Disappear.
That's interesting. I'll give them that.
Yeah. So what do you guys do after this?
Arthur walks to the general direction that which dragon thing flew away. Which is where? Which direction?
Like to the east a bit.
Oh, just
Around here. There's like a massive gaping hole in the ceiling that you could look under if you wanted to.
Oh, I look under it.
Yeah. You could look outside and you see just a whole bunch of like stalactites that are massive things. Some of them a little too close to comfort, many very far away. As the mouth of the cave that this whole perennial stratum is within seems to be immense, and any second or two to even look outside of that exact position, you'll find that is scattered, littered all about are a bunch of air vehicles, to be honest. You guys even see pretty close to where you guys are at, where most of the activity has been. Seemingly, most of the folk that would coalesce in this location have now sort of taken encampment to an adjacent vessel, a very tiny one compared to the Ona Serene, but it seems to have taken an approach. And usually you would find like different ships here and there, near the Ona screen, and it is a good block point. Very good to hide places, to hide vehicles behind it, as it is a massive thing. But as you, and again, I'm assuming you guys would eventually investigate that gaping hole. Anyone that would be flying over it would easily be able to point this out. But yeah, what do you guys do after this?
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. My mic wasn't registering for a second. I think my Discord bugged out, so I fixed it.
So what are you guys up to? As
Bjorn's just waiting for you to make a new mark.
Yeah. She'll give like a small bow and take the axe and I guess mark Bjorn.
mark him 1 HP minus. Okay.
Arthur goes back to the elevator and looks for the floor above.
Well, you want to go to right above?
Yeah, the one where the hole is.
Where what?
Is there like an elevator to that floor where the hole was?
No, but someone could fly up there.
Oh.
You have a way to fly, or some means to fly?
I have those hellspawn wings.
Yeah, so you just hold on to the thing, and you spawn skeletal wings that resemble femurs and fingers and just all the skeletal pieces that I know about. Sure. And and then you fly up as they flap, making this almost grating, crackling noise as they clatter amongst each other. They're not connected. They're just disconnected, which makes it clatter about. And you eventually do get up there. Yeah.
I'll fly up with him.
Yeah, and then you guys do spot that there is this like other airship that is sort of well, everyone's scared of the Ona Serene now, and nobody wants to get drinks here anymore. So they kind of moved on, but they're like taking advantage of the locale, I guess, because there's this whole route that you can take, and that only the pirates know, or you can fly up, and that's even less accessible to some people.
Hey Kevin, based off this map that we can see, where about would Bjorn's clan be located to where we are?
So, the ship that you found is this one here that I'm marking, and then your clan is just around here. You'd be at the border of that southern area there, somewhere.
Oh, near Indira?
Yes.
Okay.
The Tower Indira. They also call it the IT for Indira Tower, or TI for Tower Indira. There's many names in many different fashions. But
like fine. Ball.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys see that there seems to be activity going on right outside of the ship. Could be worth a look-see if you guys are trying to grab a crew. Remind me, are we settling on getting out of here fast, or getting all the repairs done while we still have advantage of Ayala's time finagling?
I vote for get advantage of Ayala's time.
Yeah.
Because something tells me VR is going to be a big threat.
I would say take the time,
It's
but
probably smart to
also
take our time, yeah.
try to find, also at the same time, try to find as many survivors as possible to save and rescue and give refuge on this ship.
Oh, now you guys want to set up a whole rescue mission? That's what
I
these
wasn't
people
planning
were
to.
here for.
I wasn't
I
thinking
quit.
about
I quit
rescue.
as DM. Fuck this.
Okay.
No, like,
See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.
I threw y'all the bone. Brought the
I think
higher
it'd be
powers
smart
of the higher powers.
to find,
Y'all
like,
want to do it yourselves? Go
people
ahead.
that
Good luck. Let's go.
that
I'm with it. I'm with it. Let's go.
could find, that could repair the ship and, like, any type of medical personnel.
Okay. So where do you guys look for these people? Also, are we landing on hanging around here? 100%. Everybody's with that.
I think so, yeah.
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 Okay. So while we're here, you guys are not going to be able to do everything that, again, you have people to do. So what are the things that you will all do before we start looking for people to get the stuff done that will get done? Because you already have someone who can fly the ship. You're going to have a dozen flowers and Aphatrix who will fix the ship. But the other rest of the crew will either become literally the builders of the ship to just make the repairs wherever necessary,
Oh.
and become the crew after the fact. I'm assuming. Up to you guys.
You know, it's hard to vote without knowing their alternative.
I mean,
I
you
definitely
guys
would say
have
that
a million choices. This is not a video game. You could pick your path.
Bjorn would above table. So I think it'd be good to figure out where each person needs to go to find either family or friends or loved ones that they're trying to save, and kind of plot points and far from this area, this far from this many days from this, and kind of figure out which one what people we hit first and where we go first.
I was thinking about just simply getting a just regular crew hand deck in order to clean up the ship, get it modified for civilians, the cargo.
Well, if we're planning on taking any type of voyage off of this planet, then we're still going to need cargo to sustain everybody that's on the ship for the travel.
Yes. 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 But we also need to clear out any clutter that goes in.
You're breaking up there, Victor. Can you repeat that?
Yes, but we also need to get rid of some stuff like clutter or someone trying to make a market out of the place. That's basically why I'm trying to hire deck.
So we definitely need to, I think, in list of priority, we need to try to get a dozen flowers and Aphatrix to start the repairs, and then probably branch out into if people have set up markets or taverns or anything near here, then we should probably look at those places and start trying to hire people that have the skill set that can either A, speed up the repair process, or B, can work with engines or electronics. And make sure that the ship is entirely put back together, safe, and, in lack of a better word, seaworthy before we try to leave.
Roll a D100 for that joke.
Okay.
Roll low, I want to. Yes! Okay. You guys can make, what would it be? Let's make Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
No.
What's a game without a Fey Affliction? You know?
A bad joke.
I
Yeah, I
hate
mean-
this.
What's a game without a Fey Affliction? So Lunara fails, Ilarian fails, Jeff passes, Victor fails.
Yeah, of course I fail. I
D100s.
fail like every con save.
What stat is your con though?
Yeah, what is your constitution at?
Lunara, anytime you take damage, you heal for a D4.
Oh, okay.
Pretty fucking nice.
I finally got a good Fey Affliction. Heyo.
Victor, roll a D6.
Oh, D6. Okay.
Oh no.
You get 2 extra fingers in one hand.
Sounds uncomfortable.
Probably is.
Ilarian, let me get your D100 as well.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's really high.
What is it?
I think you had that one already. Roll another one.
Okay.
Aw.
I'm already stacking Fey Afflictions, and I really don't plan to get rid of
know.
them.
You already hear inanimate objects. You feel like you're going nuts a little bit.
That's fine.
Like red.
Does
Like
that
the
mean
hammer
he's
play.
Let's
into
add
my
that
axe?
onto I'm allergic to metal,
sword.
being a metal man.
that sword you keep drawing is definitely hissing, like whispering things to Bjorn. Yes, attack, kill, slay them all.
Kill
Shit like
everyone
that.
in the
Shit like
room. Eat
that.
me.
Okay. What spells do you have, Ilarian?
What?
Okay.
What?
Tell me your first
Well,
level
what's the way?
spells.
I have prepared. I got. I think I have Cure Wounds. That's my only. Cure Wounds and Detect Magic are my first level spells.
That's the only thing you have prepared for first level?
And Entangle, but I don't.
Entangle? Well, for
Yeah.
so Cure Wounds could be cast as a bonus action.
Cool.
What second level spells do you have?
Second level. I have Earthbind and,
Mhm.
and Heat Metal.
And what?
I have Earthbind and Heat Metal.
Alright, heat metal is a bonus action. What's your
Cool.
third level?
Call Lightning and Conjure Animals.
Okay, Call Lightning is a bonus action for you.
Cool.
Because you have the Fey Affliction.
It's a
Right.
great Fey Affliction. I got Ice Storm for 4th level.
Nope, doesn't do anything to 4th levels.
Damn. Alright then.
He was like, yeah,
Whatever.
let's just keep
I
going.
still-
Give me more, DM.
What?
Fuck
More
that,
spells,
dude.
More.
Finally,
Alright,
Fey Afflictions that don't suck.
Yeah.
if I can get Cone Cold as a bonus action, that'd be
Bonus
great.
action, nuts. What the fuck? I'd cry. Anyways,
What does Bjorn get for a Fey Affliction?
I'm sorry.
What did Bjorn get for a Fey Affliction?
Do you choose to fail your Constitution saving throw?
Oh, no.
Okay then. You don't
I
get
thought
it.
you were going based off the 100 roll.
No,
No,
you passed.
yeah,
you,
it
you
is.
went over.
Or no, it's off your con save.
Yeah. You're used to these things. Like those Grimorks, all day long Fey Affliction. They attack you, you get a Fey Affliction. They attack you again, you get another Fey Affliction. It is dangerous. You spend more than a week with any Fey Affliction, good luck getting it off you.
Oh.
Anyways, we have here. Oh no, you guys are deciding what to do. Are you guys going to how do you say? Seek out help?
I think we need to find Aphatrix first.
Okay, where do you guys go to seek them out?
Okay. Then jump head thingy.
You saw them
would
head
say we
towards
start-
A.
Oh, A. Oh, then
Sorry,
thing
hold
to
on.
A, yes.
Let me show you.
I was like, hold on. All I see is a map. We're talking about A.
A.